Mayor Eric Adams has made the focus of his administration public safety, and his speech today highlighted ways he wants to deliver on some of those promises. But his proposals to overhaul some of the state's criminal justice laws are already being met with some pushback. Mayor Eric Adams, in his State of the City address, says he wants to crack down on repeat offenders and make changes to the state's discovery laws to speed up the trial process.
We all agree that no one should be in jail simply because they cannot afford to post bail. But we should also agree that we cannot allow a small number of violent individuals to continue terrorizing our neighborhoods.
But this won't be an easy task. He notably did not mention making changes to bail reform, a fight he lost last year in Albany after being met with strong pushback from state lawmakers. But he did point to overwhelmed district attorneys who are in need of extra resources.
Justice delayed is justice denied. Our legal system must ensure that dangerous people are kept off the streets.
His comments were met with mixed reactions from Democratic state lawmakers in attendance, who know that while Adams was silent this time on bail reform, he has in the past made it clear that he wants to see changes.
Public safety is obviously critically important to everybody, but I need to see actual words, pen to paper, then we can talk details.
I think that we should go after recidivists, but I do not believe that we should change a bail reform that would affect 20.2 million New Yorkers.
When it comes to the homeless population in the city, Adams says he wants to create clubhouses where people can go to receive services and wants to offer free comprehensive health care to those who have spent more than 7 days in the city's shelters.
This will make New York the first city in the country to do so. We're not going to wait for people in crisis to show up at the ER. We will provide the care they need when they need it.
The mayor also promised to crack down on illegal weed shops in the city.
Let's be clear, man, you must be smoking something, because that's not going to happen.
And Adam wants to redesign outdoor dining sheds while also making more room for pedestrians.
It's time to retire those COVID cabins and replace them with something better.
Now, Teresa, you know, like every good political event, there's always a little drama. The mayor noted that the Assembly Speaker, Carl Hastie, wasn't at the event because he was sick, but notably did not mention the Senate Majority Leader, Andrea Stewart-Cousins, who was not in attendance.